My name is Agbenla. I am a criminology, criminal justice major, psychology minor, and I am a senior here at UIS. I first heard about the Learning Hub through English 101. I didn't know anything about it beforehand, so they told us about it like syllabus day in English 101. As a student, I'm always like very focused, and I want to make sure that everything is done to the best it can be, like very thorough. Um, Even some may have described me as like an academic, if that makes sense. I kind of like studying in, if I'm not in the Learning Hub studying, I am in the PAC atrium. I'm in there because they have these cool pod like chairs in there now. They're amazing. You can get comfy and like rock in them and just like cozy up with your computer or your book, and it's just a good vibe. And it's not, depending on the time of day, you can go in there and get a lot of work done without being bothered. So some challenges that I've faced in college has been learning how to push past those writer's block sometimes, how to push past writer's block, and also not procrastinating with like deadlines. That can sometimes be hard for me because man, it's almost like I like to be at the last minute. I gotta be at the last minute to just, I feel like almost like I do my best work when I'm in that time crunch, but don't do that. It's not good. Just don't do that. Okay, the most difficult part of college to adjust to has been um, sometimes honestly time management for me, because I want to do everything, and in college you really can't do every single thing. Like it's like school, social life, and then sleep. Some people say sleep. And so you gotta learn how to balance that. And so I kind of struggled with that for a while, and kind of sometimes still do, because as you get more busy it becomes a little bit more difficult. Some skills that I've gained since college, I would definitely say learning how to prioritize certain deadlines. And I would also say I learned how to say no to certain things. Like you have to learn how to say no. Um, and knowing when to say no and when to say yes to certain things, because, yeah, that's important. I would tell incoming freshmen to um, stay grounded in who you are and stay focused, because it can be very easy to become unfocused in college with so many different cool things, new friends, parties. Just if you feel, and if you get off track, that's okay. Just find your way on back in. Just come on back. I wish that I would have known that when you come here, you just there's nobody that's really gonna be on you. You're mostly self motivated. You have to find that motivation, and sometimes it won't be there. So then you kind of have to go by your mind and be like, okay, this is something I have to do, and discipline yourself. You have to be disciplined. Some skills that I have developed in the Learning Hub would be um, I learned how to strengthen my writing in terms of um, not running on too long, grammatical errors that I would mess up on. I typically have become very more aware and vigilant of that. Um, and also learning how to edit my papers, because they really are good and walking you through that. And so if you ever need help with stuff like that, they really instill those skills in you. Ooh, and I got more confident in my writing here. The Learning Hub is amazing. Like, the confidence that I have seen in myself in my writing has been tremendous. Because at first I used to be a little bit timid and tried to stay too boxed in and formulaic with my writing. And you don't want that. You don't want to be like everybody else. So, yeah. I want to shout out Sarah Collins. She is amazing. Like, guys, Sarah Collins is amazing because not only because just her as a person, but also because she's so hands on. Like, she will sit with you and like go through it, like comb through it with you, and you won't leave feeling like you were at a disservice with her. Um, and she will go that extra mile. I want to shout out to Nicole, to both of the Nicoles in the Learning Hub, but definitely Nicole. She works as a math professor as well, but she's also very involved. I want to shout her out because she's amazing in helping you out with anything you need in math. She will work with you and make sure that you understand and give you the skills that you need even when you go home to kind of work from. Oh, and I also want to give a shout out to Erin. Erin's amazing. Erin deserves a shout out because she can schedule your life for you, get you together, keep you in check, and check in with you to make sure that, you know, in college, especially as a freshman coming in, it's important to stay and budget that time management, get that skill together early. She can help you out with all of that. So shout out to Erin, shout out to Nicole, and shout out to Sarah Collins. Achieving what you envision by any means necessary. Um, it's about sacrifice. Um, to be, I've kind of been. I think I can say that, and because I found myself to be really successful in college by sacrifices that I put in, knowing when to say no to things, and focusing and grounding myself first in my studies and getting my priorities straight. So sacrificing certain time to put into your work, but definitely just being willing to achieve whatever it is by any means necessary, whether that's sacrifice, whether you know that's working a little bit harder, yeah, to get what you want, to get to where you want to go, or to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. I would like to say, um, when you are at UIS, embrace this small, beautiful campus for all that it has to offer. Do not box yourself into certain things, certain um, crowds. Um, Go out there and meet people, interact, find other opportunity, because there's so much room on our campus to thrive, and whatever it is that you want to put your hands in and get involved in, you can literally soar in it. It's set up, it's like you can't lose. So I would like to say that if you don't do anything else, make sure that you go out and take advantage of all the amazing opportunities that UIS has to offer. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here and I have been doing that. It really is so beneficial. It grows you as a person. It benefits you as a person. It and it really opens your mind up to so many new perspectives. So, and you will be amazed that when you just go out and do whatever it is that you love, so you'll find somebody, they'll strike up conversation, and then there's a connection and they'll connect you to other people. So you just never know. Take advantage of it, because our campus is set up to make it where anybody who wants to succeed can succeed, because there's so many resources to take advantage of. So take advantage of them while they're here. Yeah. So